What's up, ASF? We're gonna be closing the marathon today with some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. DLC 6, Goku's Next Journey. This is the DLC that dropped in February, I think, of this year. When we were routing this run, that's about when we got the news of Akira Toriyama passing away. So this run is kind of special to me, in a way. So basically we're going to be playing through, basically the end of Z arc in Dragon Ball Z, where we're going to go and fight Oob and at the World Martial Arts Tournament. There's about 9 boss fights, there's a secret fight at the end, and a little bit of fishing, like all good video games have, right? Okay, I guess that's all I really have to say. After I hit yes, the timer's gonna start, so timer's starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hang in there, Vegeta. You too, Chubby Boo. Mr. Satan and everyone went through a lot to get this. I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
So basically, in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, you just want to prioritize getting their stun meter down as fast as you possibly can, because after you break their stun meter like that, the damage goes up by a lot. And basically, Goku gets so over-leveled thanks to the community boards in this one that his melee attacks end up being the strongest way to do damage in this run. So a lot of this run is spamming the melee attacks, but in a lot of the ground fights you'll see, it takes a bit more strategy. We have to use our surge meter, and we're gonna have to prioritize our ki blast and stuff.
Good?
Yep.
Whiny? I sure. Oh, I come.
Just
We'll need it. And can you?
got it. Great.
I'm sure.
Yep.
Okay.
So now we have to go catch fish for Chi-Chi.
An age of
So we're gonna go
progress.
pan to the river and
Prelude
catch some
to a
fish.
new battle.
Probably the heaviest RNG segment of the
Let's-
run. Because the fish could be close to you, they could be far from you, and it's kind of variable. There's no real way to change it.
Fish live in water. Why don't we look for a river?
Good call. I wonder if there's one nearby.
Didn't miss the dock, which is good.
All right.
Yeah, that fish wasn't terrible. It was pretty good. There's only one of them, though, for some reason.
Yeah, that seems about right. Woohoo! I caught a big one. All right.
Alright, well, the far one noticed me first. I think this one's gonna get me. So that's actually good. Yep.
Yeah, that seems about right. We're not quite there
Alright,
yet.
number 3.
We still need a few more fish. All right.
Alright. That wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Sometimes I've had fish be on the other side of the river, and I've had to wiggle like 5 times before they even noticed.
Yeah, that seems about right. Oh,
Now we gotta fly back home to Chi-Chi's house. Well, I guess
we
Goku's
should head
house as
back
well.
home. I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yeah, Mom and Dad are probably waiting for
Then after this,
us.
we'll have our first ground battle. And the ground battles, can be pretty punishing, actually, if you mess up an input. Or just get unlucky.
What is it?
Huh?
I don't...
I'll tell you about it later. Right now?
Ram?
Oh.
I hope...
What?
Yep.
I don't know. If you.
There's a
Wow.
Do you?
Yeah.
You can...
Now.
That's right.
No,
Is that?
Wait a
Me?
Well,
hey.
you're not.
That's
All right.
Oh,
really?
Sure.
you.
I've got to get myself ready for the tournament, too.
Don't worry. I'll help you out, Grandpa.
I'm sure you'll whip me into shape.
Grandpa,
This...
All right, here we go.
I'm feeling extra powerful today.
I can't wait!
Watch me, okay, Grandpa?
First stun move.
You should just give up already.
Pretty much want to stun her
I know you can do
when her health is
Okay.
low but not too low, because if it gets too low, she'll surge. That's kind of a problem.
Come on, get up! You're not ready to quit, are you?
I'm fine. I
Like
won't
right
give
now.
up that easily.
Nice. Now we're gonna surge. I'm gonna spam Ki Blast.
Okay, time to pick up the pace. Are you all right?
Yep. Don't worry. I'm totally fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Just got a little bit left.
Man, I want to see what you got.
I want to be strong, just like you, Grandpa.
Well, keep it up, and I know you
Okay.
will be one day. All right.
That was almost
I
bad.
think that's enough for today.
We saved it. So when we move on to the fight with Goten, he's a little bit trickier, but
You
he's a
got-
little bit more predictable in the beginning.
I want
What?
to
All right.
But essentially, he's the same story as Pan.
Let's see. Where could that kid be hiding?
Maybe he can't find whatever he forgot.
All right.
What?
Why don't if you? All right.
She got it.
But not. All right. It's time for you to show me what you got, Goten. Don't hold back on
First, there we go. He always does
I
that.
guess I don't have a choice in the matter.
me. Next attack is gonna blow you away. You just need to focus.
And if you notice, every time when he goes red like that, I do a defensive burst to
That would be a huge
basically become
problem.
invulnerable to
I'd
it.
miss
He
out
is
on my
surging
date.
very early.
Then you better get on the ball,
Okay.
Goten. Come on, Goten. Let's see what you
I've
can
never
do.
seen him surge this
Hey,
early.
fine. Here I come, Dad.
Okay, well, we broke him.
Get your head in the game, Goten. Otherwise, you'll get hurt.
Aw, come on, give me a break.
Come on, you're still moving pretty slowly.
I'm just getting started. Get ready.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm feeling nice and warmed up now. Come on, Goten. Let's see what you can do.
What? You mean you weren't warmed up already?
Ooh, that was a nice one. Keep that up.
All right.
Jeez.
I actually blew Dad away.
Maybe I took things a little bit too far.
You didn't learn your lesson, Goten. Get back to training. There we go.
Don't
Wait.
Okay, so now we kind of have a breather until the tournament actually starts.
Hey!
But I really like these scenes, man.
Well, right? Well,
Goes right back to
By
the
the way,
watching it on TV, the end of Z tournament. Like 10 years, Goku hasn't, or I think it was 5 years that he hasn't talked to Bulma and Vegeta. But it was 10 years after the Buu Saga.
we're home. Huh?
Oh, I was, but I probably. Would
I
you?
want
Right.
This end of Z DLC is, I feel a nice love letter to the game and the series as a whole. that'll be extra clear when we get to the secret fight. We have to check on Roshi. He's still alive.
Huh? It's been you go.
Oh, no, whatever. Oh.
He drank from the fountain of youth, if I recall.
I'm just well, you. Sure was nice to see Master Roshi again. He's as spry as ever.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you better.
I told.
Well, that's.
I've been.
And if you're wondering how I'm leveling up so quickly, it's because of the community boards. And the community boards for this game carry over to the DLC from your main game. So if you max out your community boards, you get extra bonuses like extra EXP after winning fights, you get extra damage, extra key damage, you get a ton of bonuses. You get extra meal bonuses too, which we're going to actually go use a meal ticket right now and you'll see that carry over. So if you ever want to run DLC of this game, you should max out your community boards. And we didn't figure this out for a little bit that it actually carried over. But it is pretty strong.
By the way,
The Trunks DLC of this game got changed a lot because of it. Like, it shaved off 10 minutes minimum. Just because of the community boards. Hate to skip these cutscenes, man. They do look very good in this game. This game can look very impressive at times. And there's an unskippable cutscene at the end, which is, in my opinion, probably the best one in the game, so... It'd be good that we get to see that.
I get correct. So what's that?
It's got.
Who could it?
Alright, so now we're gonna go to the restaurant and get a meal. It's gonna give us extra attack damage. That's gonna help us out for the rest of the run. Meal ticket is here.
We just have to go talk to them.
Get it from this guy. We go into the restaurant.
Welcome.
We're gonna redeem it. It's 25% damage across the board. Pretty useful. And also levels us up a bit because we get XP.
Thanks so much.
Yep, wonderful. Okay, Pan.
So now we're on Pan's fight in the tournament. Thing about Pan is that her movesets aren't very good at all. But I did come up with a pretty decent strategy. So basically, you just want to get his health low enough, but you want to the super attacks you want to use them kind of sparingly because they use up a lot of them. But there is one you need to land to bring down his stun meter enough that'll actually go down. And he does dodge it, which is very annoying. Yep, there he goes. There's no real way to connect it because Pan's moveset isn't very good. So there's really no way to stun him. There we go, landed it.
She may be small, but those tiny fists sure do pack a wallop.
What's going on here? How can a toddler be this strong?
I'm not a toddler.
Oh, crap. I got a bad feeling about
There we go. We gotta charge up. Our key's kind of low though, so it's gonna be a long charge.
There's no way I'll lose.
I don't know if this will kill.
And let's have a powerful bellow. Her fighting spirit is incredible.
Forgot to let her actually land that one at the end because it makes a huge difference. And I just paid the price for
You
it.
just call me stupid?
No, that's not what I meant at
Damn.
all.
Now I'm mad.
Wait a sec. You got me all wrong, kid.
Amazing! Look at Pan go to work. She's got wild.
It's pretty low though.
She's incredible.
There we go.
Lands one attack after another.
Honestly, I've seen much worse Pan fights. So Not horrible. Sometimes Wild Tiger will just keep grabbing you, and that move is deceptively hard to dodge.
Yep.
Ladies, thanks.
Alright, now we're actually going to upgrade Goku. Because he's got some pretty strong skills here. So we want Merciless for damage to lower level enemies. It's very useful. And Full Tilt is going to give us 50% damage when your key's at 100. And since in these super battles, in these ground battles, you don't go Super Saiyan. So your key's going to be at full when you're just spamming melee attacks because it's not being consumed at all. So 50 extra % damage across the board. Pretty useful.
They're stoking each other out.
Okay,
Just like,
don't hold back.
see it
on
here,
me.
you see how fast I'm taking down his health bar? By just spamming melee attacks.
You all right?
With all these buffs just
nervous.
coming together.
What do I do? Oh, I know. I'll try making him mad like I did with Gohan.
The last word.
Hey, kid! What are you? Oh, yeah! Speaking of your family, your dad's a bedwetter!
My mother isn't fat. My family isn't ugly. And my dad doesn't wet the bed!
Whoa, this is unreal!
Wow, look at that power.
Nice.
Alright, this fight's honestly pretty tough. He's in Perma Surge. So, he's going to be spamming attacks the whole time. And the reason I'm using Dragon Assault instead of that other stunning move is because Dragon Assault will actually make you immune to knockback. And you need that when he's spamming attacks like he does. Oh, jeez.
My goodness! How will Goku survive this onslaught of attacks from Oob? I wonder if he's got a counterattack up his sleeve.
He's going to surge again. Yep.
I'm gonna win this fight! Goku's attack crashes into Oob's body! Goku shows no signs of stopping or slowing down! Oob
There we
is
go.
on the back foot. Goku unleashes an unbelievable barrage! Wow! What a counter-offensive from Oob! But it looks like he's starting to wear down!
Yep. Can get pretty dicey there if you're not careful. And that's all that's left with the World Tournament. But we're not done with the run yet, because we do actually have a secret portion of the game to complete. And before we go any further, we just want to polish off our upgrades. Let's see. Damage dealt to stunned enemy. So basically whenever we break his stun meter, it does that much extra damage. Pretty useful. I think we get one more. Yep, we get one more. Yep, that's all we need. Talk to Pan, she wants to do some training.
All right. Okay. Yeah, but come on. Yep. Okay. Well. But I all that's but those.
We're going. I told you.
So the remainder of the fights in this run are just going to be air battles. like classic Dragon Ball Z Kakarot battles you're used to.
And that
Using Super Saiyan. All that stuff. And we're actually doing some image training up on the mountain here. Which you don't really see much of in this game, I don't think. Unless you count basically the training grounds when you unlock skills.
That place is nice and quiet. Perfect for concentrating.
Oh,
Gohan,
just
a place.
what are you?
Well, I was
now that Penny.
Thanks.
Gohan just up in the mountain for no reason.
You said you were gonna do some mental training, right? Shouldn't you get started?
Yeah. I have.
We're going to see some familiar faces here during the image training. Alright, so Frieza's kind of the easiest of the three. You don't really have to worry about him
stronger than I was
doing
expecting.
too much.
Just what I expected from you, Frieza.
Wow.
Look at those killer
Timed that
moves.
completely wrong.
Frieza was too much for even Vegeta or Piccolo to handle. And then he killed Krillin. That's when I turned Super Saiyan for the first time. It ends now! Frieza, I can't ever forgive you for what you've done. But for now, you make the perfect training dummy. Nice! My body's acclimating. At this rate, I can move on to the next one. I guess that'll do it for Frieza.
Cell's kind of problematic
Cell!
because if he does surge, he just does not let you hit him. So hopefully he doesn't surge early.
Jeez, I've got to be careful about getting too close to him. I just have to wait for an opening to strike.
Super Saiyan 3 gives you 100% extra damage, so pretty much no brainer.
Managed to embrace his anger and overwhelm Cell with a
Uses a
final
lot of
surge
ki,
of
but
power.
damage
If he
just
had
outweighs
kept up
the
with his training,
negatives.
boom,
Unlike in the show.
You'll be my final opponent. You put me and my friends through so much hell. It's only fair for you to be my training dummy this time. His moves are as hard to predict as ever. That's exactly what I need to help me train. Boo was a strong one for sure. I only beat you thanks to Vegeta, Mr. Satan, and everyone else helping me.
That one gets your thumb tired.
Okay,
Because you
I think I've had my
just keep
fill
canceling with
of mental training
A
for
button
now.
and
This time, I want to
spamming the
see how
melee
I do
attacks.
by
Because
myself.
honestly, it's your best way of doing damage with
Today's the
Goku.
day I finally
Because
beat
he's
you.
just super strong with the melee attacks. I was going to say in the DLC, but pretty much everywhere in the game, his melee attacks are very strong. In the main game, when you get this Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan DLC,
Guess
that's when you unlock that combo,
well,
which you're seeing here,
well.
and he just
All right.
becomes absolutely busted. So does Vegeta as well. Speaking of Vegeta, let's go fight him. And this is about, we're entering the last segment of the run, which is, this is the secret fight. It's with Vegeta. So when Vegeta and Goku get their fight that they talked about in the end of Z, where they need the entire planet as their arena, we finally get it.
Ah, I see. Perhaps
This
there's
is just a warm-up to their
that
base
intense
forms.
training
This
you
is
spoke of.
definitely
Going
not
up
all
against
there is to
someone
see.
like you, it wouldn't be any fun if I didn't give it 100%.
Then show me what 100% looks like coming from you. Well done.
Come on! If that's all you can muster up, then
Alright,
this
this next
match
fight-
is mine.
Let me just
Keep
say,
on yapping.
definitely
I'll
the
make
best
you
one in
eat
this
those
game.
words
They
soon enough.
They worked hard on this one. They cooked hard. It's great. It's fantastic. Very fantastic. There we go. Here we go.
This is where we fought for the very first time. On that day, my pride was shattered, and I've carried that loss with me. Kakarot!
Here we go. Flashbacks. They're back. Oh, jeez.
What's wrong, Kakarot?
We want to stay at full ki to keep our full tilt ability in use.
I remember it. You were incredibly strong back then. So strong that I couldn't help but feel excited fighting you.
Ever since then, I've held a grudge against you. You grew stronger at such an absurd rate.
Flashback number 2. Fight pretty much speaks for itself.
I was a victim of my own incompetence.
Whoa! You can get even stronger?
After everything I experienced on Earth and planet Namek, my strength skyrocketed.
Actually, I want to skip this follow-up here because it does waste time.
Despite that,
Now we're gonna stun
you had the
Vegeta.
upper hand over me. I couldn't
Now we're gonna
cross
take his
the
health bar
gap
down.
between
But
us. During our
when we
fight
take his
with
health bar down,
Frieza,
it's not actually
and
the
when
end
you
of the fight.
faced
There's gonna be a
off
phase 3
against
part.
Cell, even when you returned from the other world, I was still a step behind you. Can't believe it!
Completely devoid of
What
energy.
just happened?
Time
I
is
lost my
coming up.
Super Saiyan 3 form.
You'll know what it is when you see it. Vegeta's gonna launch his Gallic gun, and I'm gonna counter
Guess so.
Kamehameha.
That doesn't mean
It's a
either of
medical
us is
plan.
giving up, right?
Kind of wait for it actually to do it. There we go. Alright, time is coming in 3, 2... Time.
Come, Kakarot! I'll put this to rest once and for all!
Nice.
Wow, I've got to hand it to you, Vegeta.
Stop patronizing me, Kakarot! I've been training non-stop in order to finally defeat you!
Thanks to your hard work, I suppose we'll just have to call this one a draw.
What do you mean, a draw? Nonsense! You want to end it already? I'm not done yet. I still have energy. This next move will determine the winner!
What?
Prepare yourself, Kakarot!
Hold on. Are you sure? You're in pretty bad shape.
You're not doing much better! Ready or not, here it comes! Sweet victory will be mine! Take this!
Whoa, stop! Why don't we take a break first?
I want this, I want that. Shopping is so fun.
Huh. Hey, did you feel that? The ground just started shaking and the wind picked up out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're right. I wonder what's going on.
Why do I feel like this is somehow Goku's fault?
No way. Goku's been so much more relaxed recently. Why would that change out of nowhere?
You don't know that, man. It's been this peaceful because he's bottling it up. It's not just him. Vegeta does the exact same thing. I bet this is happening because they're bored and are fighting each other. Ugh.
That makes a lot of sense. Can't say you're wrong.
After all that, it's still a draw.
It's not over yet.
Sorry, I can't even lift a finger. Yep, that's it for me. It's the same for you, right?
I hate to admit it, but I accept a draw. Just for now. But I vow to get even stronger. And next time, I will destroy you.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Kakarot,
Yeah?
tell me, what drives your thirst for power?
Well,
For me, it's to finally defeat you. But you, I don't understand.
let's see here. I think you hit the mark. At the beginning of our fight, you said that wanting to do battle was the mark of a true Saiyan. To tell you the truth, the second I heard that, it really resonated with me. Because for all I know, there could be someone far away who I've never heard of that's crazy strong. Thoughts like that make me happy. It helps keep me motivated. You know? Because I'd want to find whoever this person is and challenge them to an all-out fight. I want to be able to win, but I can't pull that off unless I train a whole bunch. So you see, I'll keep on pushing myself to get even stronger. I bet you feel the same way, right?
I should have known. You never change.
Oh, yeah! I'm getting pumped up just thinking about fighting someone strong! Yes! I'm so excited I can hardly take it!
With Goku defending Earth, the future looks bright, and his path to power continues onward.
Nice. So that was the end of the run and the end of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, as far as we know. Thank you for big shout outs to ASF for letting me do the run. I think everyone in here is a huge Dragon Ball fan. Just the series has had a unmatched touch on the world, just the entire world basically, the East, West, wherever you live. Dragon Ball has hit historically high. I guess, what's the word, persona in the world? Yeah. We wouldn't be here without Akira Toriyama, man. His work was just pretty much unprecedented. And it's one of my favorite works of fiction, if I'm being completely honest. You don't need a convoluted plot to make a story work. You just need a simple plot, complex characters. That's basically what I've been saying the whole time to people who I talk to. It's just, it makes for a great story, man. This stuff, it just makes me emotional, honestly, because I watched this stuff as a kid. It's great stuff. Yeah, thanks to ASF for letting me do the run. Shout outs to all the previous runners that were doing their run, Dr. Slump, Chrono Trigger, all the other Akira Toriyama works. And yeah, thank you to the viewers for supporting. And thank you, Toriyama, for everything. See ya.